Absolutely gorgeous early October evening here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island for the Ivy League on ESPN. Centreville Bank Stadium, home of RIFC, hosting the Governor's Cup matchup between the Brown Bears and the Rhode Island Rams. And now the Rams, who are in second and short, now face third and long, 3rd and 8 from inside their own 9-yard line. Farrell with 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes the snap, back to pass. Blitz is on. Farrell gets hit as he gets rid of it. It's intercepted. Archie picks it off, and he's going to be tackled around the 10-yard line of Rhode Island.
A little different for Brown this week. Last week, they were at the other end of a turnover, but a great job right there. You got to give that to the defensive line right there, putting pressure on Farrell. As you watch here, they're able to get up the field. The nice blitz inside, and he does a great job right there, Archie.
For Elias Archie, second team All-Ivy a season ago. He had 1 pick last year for the Bears, and that is his first interception of the season this year. 2nd down, goal to go for the Bears at the Rhode Island 6-yard line. Murphy gives it to Childs again, running to the left, bouncing to the outside, into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Child does a nice job of bouncing that one to the outside, but the Bears do what they're supposed to do here. They take a turnover and they turn it into 6 points early on here.
As you pointed out, John, almost the direct opposite of what happened to Brown last week up at Harvard, as James Murphy on the first play from scrimmage threw a pick 6, and the Crimson took an early 7-0 lead, and now the Bears are an extra point away from doing that here against Rhode Island. 3rd down and 2 for the Bears. Snap to Murphy. Looking right, going for it all for Pezza. It is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Great catch by Pezza right there in the corner. He comes up over the top of the cornerback. Great throw by Murphy. Brown Bears a very successful drive.
That's the 3rd time tonight that Pezza's had a catch on Trey Lubin. And this one good enough for 6, and the Bears regain the lead 13-7. They'll try to make it 14-7 off the foot of Drew Crabtree.
When the lights are on and he's a Rhode Island native, a senior, looking for him to step up, and he stepped up here early in this game. For their teams here, Buchanan and Pezza right there making that great catch. But it's great for Rhode Island football to see this type of display out here for the young people that are here, that, you know, you can go do this and you can play in the spotlight of an ESPN game.
From their own 24. Murphy back to pass on 2nd and long. He fires it near side, has his man Leno's caught. Is that Dylan Golden? No, that's Leno's, the tight end, 86. And it's a 1st down for the Bears out to the 41-yard line.
Murphy looked really good in the pocket right there. A lot of confidence and stayed home. If you watch here, made a great throw to the outside. It's a good conversion for a 1st down.
3rd down and long. Murphy to pass. Has time. Now he's going to run and get rid of it. Fire to the corner of the end zone. Caught just outside of the goal line by Pezza. It'll be 1st and goal to go for the Bears, and Murphy waited as long as he could to make that play. Take another look at it.
As you watch him right here, he sees him coming down on him. He's going down and throws that ball with no leg strength, just arm strength.
1st and goal to go. Handoff to Childs up the middle into the end zone. He reaches. Touchdown, Bears.
That was all Childs' 2nd effort right there up the right-hand side. He just gets up behind the tackles there and just drives his legs to the end zone.
And so the Bears once again take the lead, and they are a point after away from being up by 7 for a 3rd time tonight. 2nd down and 13 for the Rams. They have it at the Bears' 33-yard line. Buchanan motions out wide to the right. Fake the handoff, play action pass, firing down the middle. It is caught inside the 5-yard line, fighting his way to the end zone. Did he get in, Gaines? No indication from the officials yet. Gaines thinks he has a touchdown. The officials have not made an indication.
It's a fumble.
And it's a fumble. Well, take another look at this right here. So Gaines had it. And
he did look. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm not sure. How is that a fumble?
A fumble come out of bounds in the end zone.
Okay.
Oh.
So when he put the ball on the turf, they're going to say he lost control of it and then went out of bounds
in the
as
end
it
zone.
crossed the goal line. And so it is a touchback. I wonder if they're going to review that one or not. Could we take another look at it here for our viewers at home? Let's take a peek. Greg Gaines III makes the catch right here. Oh yeah,
yes,
no question about it. That was a fumble that crossed the goal line, went out of bounds.
Break.
And it's a big break for the Brown defense. Murphy with 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. And now he motions Childs out of the backfield as well. Murphy takes the snap, back to pass, 4-man rush. Lots of time for Murphy, rolling to his right. He's got room to run for it, and he will pick up the first down and more. Takes it across midfield, down to the Rhode Island 48-yard line.
The 6'5", 230-pound quarterback from Reading, Massachusetts does a nice job there as he's in the pocket. Good coverage by URI. He breaks the perimeter, and then he tucks the football, and right there, instead of going down on the slide, cuts it to the inside.
Murphy pulls it, keeps it himself, and picks up 5 more on the carry. You know, Murphy's a big guy, tough to bring down. I was saying to James Perry earlier this week on his coach's show, I said, look, he's not exactly Dan Marino, Drew Bledsoe, or Tom Brady in that he's a complete statue back there. He's got a little mobility. He can use his legs to make plays. Murphy rolling right, looking. Now he dumps it off to Solomon Miller into the end zone. Touchdown Bears. What a play by Murphy.
Murphy was patient right there to the outside, did a great job, but Solomon Miller knew where the goal line was when he caught that ball, did a nice spin to the inside to cap off a great drive by the Brown Bears.
A 17-play drive that results in a touchdown pass from James Murphy to Solomon Miller. And the Bears now lead it by 13, trying to make it a 14-point lead here off the foot of Drew Crabtree. Kick on the way, and the kick is good. 4:36 to go here in the third, and the Bears are up by 2 touchdowns on the 8th-ranked Rams. You're watching the Ivy League on ESPN. Farrell takes the snap, wants to pass again. Looks, fires underneath, finds Buchanan again, and he fumbles the football, and the Bears recover it. 3rd Rhode Island turnover of the game, and the Bears will take over inside Rhodey territory at the Ram 46-yard line.
Number 0, Gaddis, is the one who looks like he stripped him right there. Heads up play. Second time by defensive backs.
3rd turnover of the game for the Rams. We'll take a break with the score. Browns 28, Rhode Island 14. You're watching the Ivy League on ESPN. On 3rd and 10, Farrell takes the snap. Back to pass. Blitz is on. Gets rid of it down the middle. It is intercepted. Picked off on the play. And the Bears are going to win it. Miles Brophy with the game-sealing INT.
Brophy sat back there at the safety position. He read it like an eagle, and he broke on the ball right on Buchanan. If you watch him, he sits back, and as soon as he sees it, he breaks on the football, makes a great catch, and then a heads-up play as the Brown Bears are set to upset the URI Rams.
For the first time since 2017, the Bears will bring the Governor's Cup back to Providence. It has been a series dominated in recent years by Rhode Island. The Rams came in ranked 8th in one poll, 10th in another, and the Bears pull off the upset.
This win means a lot to this Brown football team as they move forward into their season.
And they hoist the cup.
Been a long time coming for the Brown Bears to hoist that cup. and they well deserved today.
That'll do it for our broadcast of Brown University football. A special night here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island sees the Bears beat the 10th-ranked Rhode Island Rams 28-21 to win the Governor's Cup. And for our producers and directors, Christopher Adams, Becky Schonecker, Ryan Knapp, my broadcast partner, John Anderson, Nick Hoyt, and our entire ESPN crew, my name is Scott Cardisci saying thanks for joining us. You've been watching the Ivy League on ESPN.